the gift. Make time to pray and study God's word. Somebody say amen. Be available when called upon. Don't let your gift make you passive or lazy in your walk with God. And for further studies, you can read from 2 Timothy chapter 1, verses 6 and Proverbs chapter 13 and verses 4. And that golden nugget, that a gifted believer who lacks fervency will lose their effectiveness. Don't let your gift make you passive or lazy in your walk with God. And for prayer, you can put your hand in the chest and repeat after me and say, loving Father,
Jacob Bits.
Webaza makubo gogadde webale sala zotazzemu n'ebensabye notabimpa ondaze nti gwe Katonda nkwebaza bulumi mumpisa webale kuba tebumazeewo n'abandese ne bagenda nze mmanyi olina ensonga
Oluyimba lukusuuta ondaze nti gwe Katonda
ekitiibwa kikugwana webala makubo gogadde nze mmanyi olina ensonga
Oluyimba lukusuuta ondaze nti gwe Katonda
ekitiibwa kikugwana
luno oluyimba lukugwana
nze mmanyi olina ensonga ndowooza mu magezi gange olumi mu mutima gwange nenyekanenserera ng'olumuwawula oluyimba lukusuuta
n'ekitiibwa
kusaba kimumpe bulamu
n'omutima gukusuuta
mutima gwange manya kiraba ky'oluyimba lukusuuta
soberwa mu mutima gwange onde ekisusse wonna
mutima gwange nabwo busuka nenyekanenserera ng'olumuwawula oluyimba lukusuuta
ekitiibwa kikugwana
kusaba kimumpe bulamu edubirikoma wansi mu mutima gwange manya kiraba ky'oluyimba lukusuuta byoke bikusanyusa bikolebwe mu bulamu bwange byokka byoyagala
oluyimba lukusuuta ekitiibwa kikugwana luno oluyimba lukusuuta
nze mmanyi olina ensonga. mulaba be balekere ddambe babesiga nnyo baba ba mukwano ne basalawo babikyange mubisoma mu mawulire si kyo bakyusakyusaamu n'amannya n'ebimu ne batabiddayo kisana bewo bagambe ku maale yakutuyanya jogera n'abalina katijjo nga buli kikyo kigambo enamba yabbaawo togimuwa ekyo nkirese kyemmanyi omanyi si kyo ekyama tokuumye kyotayagala tumanye kusaba nakyo tokinyumyanga lwoli kinyumya tulikifuna n'ekifo we wamugambira akuwakanira mugandawo kuba akaseko tekeesigwa oliyo kutaka enjeru mu bwangu ogamba tasekangako mu bulamu bwe obibanyumiza bwe mwawuka bakuba amasimu ku rediyo timwali mumanyi mulina muntu mulabe byasuza kale munda akuwakanira mugandawo kuba akaseko tekeesigwa oliyo kutaka enjeru mu bwangu ogamba tasekangako mu bulamu bwe obibanyumiza bwe mwawuka bakuba amasimu ku rediyo timwali mumanyi mulina muntu mulabe byasuza kale munda. Abenkwe baziya ne beefumbya obaako byoleka mundayo akuttanga yefudde akuma beebo betubeera mu yensi agalula nokyuka namwenya neyeefuula baddeko kyagamba abantu bomwenyeza abalabe bw'okiyiga tobeepena beebo abenkwe baziya ne beefumbya obaako byoleka mundayo akuttanga yefudde akuma beebo betubeera mu yensi agalula nokyuka namwenya neyeefuula baddeko kyagamba abantu bomwenyeza abalabe bw'okiyiga tobeepena.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner. It's the whistle. Freddie
Welcome to today's match between Guinea and Uganda at Nelson Mandela National Stadium in Kampala, August 8, 2025. This Group C match is for provisional leadership and could secure a spot for Guinea. For Uganda, playing at home, it's for survival in the tournament. Guinea arrives on a roll, beating Niger 1-0 with a goal from Mohamed Bangura 2 and showing solidity. Al-Hassan Bangura creates unbalance in the wings, while Mohamed Saliu Bangura attacks space with speed. Uganda seeks a response after a 0-3 loss to Algeria. Alan Okello sets the pace between the lines, and Arafat Usama provides depth.
In the 5th minute, there was a fierce battle in the middle. In the 10th minute, there were still no clear chances. In the 15th minute, Guinea tried to accelerate. Uganda closed up. In the 30th minute, a corner kick from the right. In the 31st minute, Regan Pand rose above everyone and headed in a Joel Saranjogi shot. Guinea 0-1 Uganda. In the 45th minute, the referee ended the first half. The second half resumed with intensity. In the 49th minute, Hilary Mukundane received the first yellow card of the game for a foul in the middle of the field.
A very interesting prospect as coach Sulemane Kamara largely decides not to make any changes to that backline. Kabine Koyate will be expected to shoulder the burden in there. Drame will be helping out in the midfield to anchor the team, and the only change, Nyanya Bare taking the place of Mosa Moise Kamara, who will have to settle for taking a quick look at the Uganda Cranes. One of the changes by none other than no room for error. It all starts now at the Mandela National Stadium. Kickoff of the last game tonight in Group C of the African Nations Championships. Guinea taking on Uganda. To start off the game, quick fashion here. Guinea has always loved a pessy start to the game. He plays playoff and won it in the last edition. As Alan Okello accelerates across the face of the pitch, Gavin Chizito providing support. The cross bent in. JESSE-CADS missed out. Rebound, ball from Megan Mpande. No idea what exactly he was looking for there. That should have been on target. That should have been an opportunity to test the goalkeeper. Megan Mpande probably struggling from the occasion. Could have done infinitely better, but a huge warning there for Guinea. Drawn to an end, loading the overload, and almost pegged back on the opposite flank. Patch and Barry Nyanya. Header palmed away, and a very fine save from Dennis Chigundu. Goalkeeper here for Vipers Sports Club, just managing to keep an eye there and palms that away from the danger area. Unfortunately known as Bihogo to the fans of Vipers Sports Club. Achai places the ball right in the path of Regan Mpande. Can he fashion out something this time round? Crafts the cross. Ball nodded away. Good play from Kabine Koyate. Just put that into touch here for a throw-in. Net run there made by Abdul Karim Watambala. Just arriving. Takuba once again in the sticks. Long ball launched forward, well controlled. Regan Mpande carving his way forward. JESSE-CADS asking a little too much here for the striker. He's a little wasteful with his final ball here. Regan Mpande has got in a couple of moments, put himself in good positions here. It's that final ball, the delivery that leaves something wanting. That is a prime example of why he needs to up the ante. But a silky touch there. Just two co-coaches here for the Uganda Cranes, but also one of the two co-coaches for Vipers Sports Club. Last season, successfully hoisting a double. That's the league and the League Cup, as the long ball is brought in and Joel Mutakuba plucks that from the air. Right. Played shot. Serunjoji pops the ball in. Regan Mpande! He has finally done it! He's been knocking at the door. He's been baying for blood. Chance after chance displaced, but the faith was kept, and the moment has arrived. Cometh the hour, cometh the youngster, Regan Mpande, puts the Uganda Cranes in the lead, and it's a raucous crowd here that is sent to absolute delirium in the Mandela National Stadium. Both score and concede in their second group matches. A clean sheet is always out of the question, and Regan Mpande keeping that right on the money. Fans cheering, fans chanting, the ecstasy on. A nation united on the pitch, in the stands, and all across the nation. From as far north as Gulu and Arua, all the way to Entebbe. Mbarara, Ntungamo, Chisoro, Banchi, Abubakar, long pass forward for Mohamed. A cross is in. Goalkeeper Jomo Takuba, fully stretched, puts the ball away. But he's able to get the reprisal here from the halfway line. Furious at Gavin Chizito for having played his man on what would have probably been onside. Now the flag coming up here to bail them out. The Uganda Cranes. Lucky, lucky, lucky. Pande. Nice flick there from Joel Serunjoji to get Mpande. Flicks the ball in, opportunity. Watambala, but easily outclassed here by Drame. Ugandans quickly dispossess Guinea. Keeping themselves in contention, keeping the ball ticking on the metronome. Here comes Mpande, sidestep, has support from Achai. Achai looks up to fashion out a cross. Wasn't the best of opportunities, but still finds its way to Alan Okello on the opposite flank. Has Gavin for support. Okello twists and turns. Okello in the box area, crossing! And the ball flung away. The attack rampant. Jude Semugabi waiting to pounce. Bewitching footwork there from Alan Okello, enchanting the entire defense, leaving them spellbound. The Pohol was simply begging for a touch, any sort of touch. And that would have been goal number 2. Fans quite in disbelief, knowing that could have been the moment that doubled the happiness. Chipped pass into space, trying to find space behind the enemy lines. Regan Mpande teasing, taunting, looking to draw his opponent in. Support arriving in Habata Chai, tries to get the cross to Okello! Shot! Saved, smothered. Osmane Kamara, right place, easily covers that down. Brilliant ball. Okello probably needed with that with a little more energy. Now they'll hope that up front they can make amends. Support here from long shot from distance. An attempt by Alassane Bangura, just unable to find his target. Probably speaks volumes about the fact that Guinea are finding it pretty hard now to get into the final third of Ugandan. Guinea 0, Uganda 1. Bangle Cisse going to the ground. Alan Okello with lights and love in front of him, takes the shot and misses it. One-on-one, Alan Okello does not even make the goalkeeper work for it. Oh, he's definitely going to have nightmares about that one later tonight. Kamara out to the flank. Ball headed away here by Gavin Chizito. And that will be it for the first stanza in this encounter. Sending it out for Achai. It's been very instrumental out on the left flank. Now Mpande. Watamba. Okello in ascendance. The Cranes twists one way, goes to the ground. When it looked like he was clipped there, the referee was looking straight at it, and now a difficult decision has to be made. Abubakar Bashir might just have clipped Alan Okello in the box area. Okello with a silky touch, got in. That definitely was contact. Well, the final decision now will rest with the VAR. Took out his legs in the box area, and the Uganda Cranes, clear as daylight from that angle. The Cranes might have themselves a penalty here. Meantime, it's getting feisty as confirmation is that the VAR is checking whether that will be a penalty for the Uganda Cranes. Mole Yekwaso watching on as the referee signals that he will make the check himself. The very first time that the referee gets to trek to a VAR monitor here at the Nelson Mandela Stadium. And the angle, well, pretty clear. There's going to be little doubt here. The referee taking his moment here to consider. The referee just trying to ascertain if both feet were in the box area. Or at least that's what I think he is doing. We won't have to hold our breath for long as he treks back onto the pitch. The check is complete. Penalty it is. With his boot. Can he calm the nerves? Can he have ice in those veins? Will the star boy make the Cranes shine? Takes a cheeky penalty. And it's double the tally. Wasted absolutely no time and goes into his signature celebration. And the rest. Moment in the dance. Molebie Kwaso and his fellow tactician Fred Muhumuza still stoic. Kundane but straight to the danger. Side step, and that could be a penalty here. Referee seems to be pointing to the side. For the moment, there's a bit of indecision on what exactly happened there. A bit of a tangle. Referee had pointed to the spot. The referee has been summoned once again to the VAR check. As he now that will stand as a penalty. We had various angles, seemed inconclusive. Now get the look that the referee gets, sidesteps. Was there contact? Absolutely none. A simulation there. And that is definitely probably going to earn a booking here. He's going to have a booking probably in here for Mohamed Yola. Now the check. Referee still having another glance at it, and finally the decision is made. Trekking back onto the pitch. Decision from VAR, no penalty. Drame out to the flank. Looking to turn the tide. Ismaili Kamara tries to cross the ball here, looking for Musa Kamara. Joe Mutakuwa wasn't to be fooled. Discussions on the bench there, Elvis Monde and Nicolas Muere having had their chance to get in. Going to the ground, Watambala. The referee judges no foul. The shot from distance. Joe Mutakuwa trying to. And if anything will result in this game, it will be Abubakar Bashir. Joe Mutakuwa not happy with his defense there for the moment, for leaving him exposed. Abdul Karim Watambala. Alan Okello launching a long ball. The flag stays down. Ivan Ahimbisiwe failed to bring that ball under control, and his final product. And Guinea look lost at sea. Beaten, despondent. and at a loss for words. Perfectly timed, his run kept on play momentarily there by Mohamed Kamara. Had a